Assalamu alaikum everyone. My name is Mohammed and I'm the co-founder at TahaFunder crowdfunding platform, the place where you can have your dreams funded, as we believe we are one community with thousands of dreams and millions of supporters. So we've been receiving a lot of questions regarding how to start a project on TahaFunder crowdfunding platform. So in this video tutorial, I will be going through how to start a project on our platform, which is very straightforward and easy to do. Before that, I encourage you to go through tabs like how to start one, how crowdfunding works, so on and so forth. So let's start with um, the first step of creating a project. So first and foremost, you need to have created an account on our platform. Very straightforward. You put your first name, last name, email address, password, and then you re-enter your password. An easier way, which is going to save you a lot of time later on as well, is to log in or create an account using your Facebook account. This will help you later on when you're going to share posts, you're going to spread the word of mouth about your project. So this is much more useful if you create an account with your Facebook profile. Rest assured, nothing will be posted on your Facebook wall, so no worries with regards to that. So let's say you have created your account, then you're going to log in. Using your email address. So I log in to the account which I've helped one of the project managers with to do so. So when you log into your account, you're going to see all these different tabs. The main one is dashboard, where you can see some details about yourself. Next one is account tab, where you can put your bio about yourself, which is very useful, and I encourage you to put that, because people who are going to visit your page and your project page will see this bio. Then your website URL or the weblog URL you may have. This helps with social verification. People usually come to your page and they want to verify who you are. The same goes with Twitter, Facebook, and Google URL, Google Plus you may have. And then you have other things like shipping address in case you support a project and you have a reward which is going to be posted to you. Backer profile is regarding the projects you've backed before, so this is not something we want to focus on at the moment. Okay, this is the creator profile. So this is what's visible to people in the public. You only have your first name here, your bio, your web URL, as well as number of projects you've created and the project that you have created. And then you have a creator account. Creator account is actually very important. This is the place where you're going to have to create a Stripe account and connect it to your TahaFunder page. So Stripe is very much similar to what you get with PayPal. So it's a payment gateway that allows you to receive money on the internet. So whether you're an individual, a company, or an organization, either of them you can create an Stripe account. So you need to create an Stripe account first, and it's only available in 18 countries at the moment, so you got to make sure that Stripe is supported in your country. If not, you got to partner up with someone in the West or in one of the Stripe supported countries, or you need to contact a local charity. Then they will come back to us and then we can verify who you are and help you with the next steps. But let's say you have your Stripe account, then using this button you connect it, you click submit, and then you gotta see this connected sign. Once you see this here, it means that your Stripe account is connected to your TahaFunder profile, and when people pledge, you're going to receive it into your bank account, inshallah. So now let's go to creating a project. So if you haven't created any project, as soon as you click on this tab, a page will appear where you're going to start creating your project. But because in this profile we've created one project already, here is the button that we need to click to create a project. So we click on that. In this page, you may find some of the headings a bit confusing. So team information. You may be an individual creating this project. It doesn't matter. Even if you're an individual, you can still create a project on our platform. Company name. Well, if you're not from a company or an organization or a charity, and if you're an individual, you can still put your personal name there. The company logo. Again, if you're an individual, you can just choose a personal photo of yourself and put it there. Again, that's very important. Your location will be put here. Again, your personal weblog or web page, Facebook URL, and Twitter. These are information that you will see. I will show you where you will see them actually. So for instance, with this project that we are going to look at, in here you can see about the author of this project. So his personal URL, where he's from and where his project is from, Facebook page, and other social media pages. So all that information will appear there. Then we go to the project information section. So project title, this is the main title that's going to appear at the top of your page, and also on the main page it's going to be the main name given to your profile, to your project. So again, the name you choose needs to be catchy. It's going to be part of your URL as well. So let's say fundraising for Ramadan to provide food to the needy. I suggest keeping it even shorter. So let's say you're going to raise £3,000, and remember, in most cases you need to raise 100% of the amount before the amount is released, and if you don't raise all the amount before the deadline of your project, you wouldn't be able to claim the money. So don't go for unrealistic amounts, go for realistic amounts and the amounts that you're confident in raising. So next one is project category that's going to appear on our website. So your project, is it a community project? Is it an educational project? Is it a creative arts or technology project? Is it a marriage sponsorship project? Is it a medical or even a pilgrimage or ziyarah sponsorship project? Once you select your category, we say community for the time being, then you need to select the time duration for your project. All projects need to have a time span and a deadline for raising all the funds. And usually with crowdfunding, the best number of days that's going to help you create a buzz and a hype regarding your project, encouraging people to contribute to your project, is 30 days, but we allow up to 60 days. More than 60 days, you're going to lose some people, you're going to lose some cards due to expiration, people are going to lose touch with your project, and it's not going to be very helpful. So let's say we're going to start today and we're going to give it 60 days, the maximum number of days, and then the campaign end option, you got to keep it on close on end always, unless advised otherwise. So you have a set number of days to raise the funds for your specific project, and if you do, funds will be released. If not, then they won't be released. So we encourage you to go for a minimum amount so that you make sure it's released, and if you reach that amount, then you can always stretch it to further than £3,000 before the end of your project. Then we go to project details, project short description. So what this project is about in a bit more detail, but not too long. So for instance, you can see in this project, or even this one, the famous armament Ayatul Kursi, one of the successful projects on our platform. Apart from the title, then you have a brief description about your project as well. So that's where you put your information. For example, this project is about providing food to the needy in let's say California for the holy month of Ramadan. So let's say something like that. Then you have your project video, which we have number of articles about this on our website. Please do go through them. If you have a video about your project, how much money you need, where you're going to spend it, who you are, so on and so forth, you're 300% more likely to hit your fundraising target. So you put the iframe embed code, which you're going to get it presumably from YouTube or Vimeo or other video sharing platforms, and you're going to paste it in there. Then you have your project line description. So I advise you to click on visual mode, which is going to make it very easy for you to import images, edit text, so on and so forth. Very similar to Microsoft Office in here. So in the project line description, you're going to have the main part of your project where you will be explaining what this campaign and what this project is all about. So you can put the title of your project, images, description, who you are, what rewards you're offering, so on and so forth. So you also have the video embedded here in this case. So if I go back to this tab, so this is where you can put all this information, import media, give your text a color, so on and so forth. Then you're going to have a section about project FAQ. So if you expect people coming up with questions or expecting them to have uncertainties about areas of your project, you can always have an FAQ section. So if I select this project, which was one of the best projects in 2016 that we had, if I go to FAQ section, up here, if I click on FAQ, what you're going to see is number of questions and how they've been answered by the project owner. So that's what project FAQ is all about. Then you have project images. Okay, this one, featured image, is very important. So you got to select something for here, and once you do, this is where you're going to see that featured image on the main web page. So this image here, this one, all of them are the featured images on the page. Then you can always attach other images as well in case you're going to need them in the body of your project later on. Okay, now we come to one of the most important parts of crowdfunding, and that's the number of reward levels that you're offering to people. So to make it very simple, I will go to one of these projects that we've had, let's say the publishing of the book that we had, which alhamdulillah was successful. So you can see that the project owner on this part of the project has number of levels associated with project, and what it means is that the project owner is offering variety of rewards to the people who offer donations or contribute financially or support this project with the pocket money. So you can see that with £5, what the project owner is rewarding you in return: thank you for your support, may Allah reward you for your donation. We will make dua for you and your family every step of this project. If someone donates £25, again du'as plus As a show of their appreciation, they will gift you 1 copy of the book when published free of charge. They will post it to you. If someone contributes £50, then what they will get is du'as as well as 5 copies of the book. So on and so forth, all the way to 1,500. So it's up to you what amount you want to put there and what rewards you want to offer them. If I click on this documentary project, so again, the person has started from £5. He's offering a thank you e-card from the director, all the way to a special behind the scenes photo e-album, then free download of the movie, then the person can have his name or a name of a deceased one in his family mentioned and thanked in the credits of the movie at the end. You can join him to shoot the documentary, as well as you can have your name as the main sponsor of the movie. So you got to be very creative with the rewards you create, because you're going to incentivize people and you're going to encourage them to contribute to your project. So as you can see, there is 1 level at the moment. If I change this to 4, you're going to have 4 different levels added for you automatically. So now you can see level 2, level 3, and level 4. And as you go along, you select a higher amount for each level. So let's say level 1, select a title for it. So maybe you can say a thank you message. So this is the title of this reward. Then you got to give it a price. So let's say this is £5. The level, if you're going to offer unlimited number of thank you rewards at £5, then leave this empty, no limit for this. But if you're going to have a limited number of rewards for this level, then you can always put like 10, and once 10 people select this, then it becomes sold out. So let's say for the time being is 0. Then level description. So if I show it to you, if you click on the reward, this is the reward name and this is the reward description. So this is level name, sorry, and this is a level description. Again, this is the level description you see here. If I go back, so I can explain something like pledge, something like £5 or more, and you will be sent a thank you message by our team, something like that. Then you have level line description. This is not going to appear on the project page or on the public side of things. This is for your own reference. So when you're exporting the orders from your project in an Excel file, this is going to help you to find out what this reward was all about, what this level was all about, and what you got to do in order to return the rewards promised to the contributors. So this is a note for yourself. You can see we can put note for myself. Remember to send a thank you message to all these contributors. One point to mention here is that at the moment all fundraisings on our platform and the currencies associated with them are British sterling pounds. This doesn't mean that you cannot raise funds from the US or Canada or Australia or anywhere else in Europe. You still can raise funds. You just need to put the correct sterling pounds on your project, and then your Stripe account can accept credit card payments from all over the world. So we are working very hard to make other currencies available, inshallah, very soon. But even if you're from outside the UK, you can still raise funds. And the way Stripe handles it is very much similar to how you purchase products on eBay or Amazon. So the exchange rate is determined on the day, and it's a very good rate. It's one of the standard ones in the market, as PayPal and other places handle it as well. So no need with regards to the currency issue in here. Level 2. So you can, in level 2, you can say um, call you to thank you, and will make du'as. Or you can say something like a call to thank you, and 50 food with your money. So let's say this is £50, and the reward level limit, the number of rewards you can offer is 20. So if 20 people select this, it runs out. So you can say with £50 you would be offering 50 food containers to the needy, and we will call you personally to thank you. So as you can see in this section, we are offering spiritual rewards or intangible rewards. If you have a project where you're going to offer tangible rewards or financial rewards, then you can easily put whatever you want in that section. You may be offering them a t-shirt of your charity or your campaign in return, and you can post it to them. You may be offering them paintings of your project. You may be offering them tickets. You may be offering them opportunities. You may be offering them products. So this doesn't need to be spiritual all the time. And again, level 3, level 4, so on and so forth. And then once you're done, you can either save the draft for later time to come back to it and edit it, or if you're finished with it, you can submit for review. Then we will have a look at it. Our administrators will have a look at it, and then we will make your project live if everything, inshallah, is correct. So once you click on the save draft, then obviously you can see the preview of your project, so on and so forth. So as you can see, you have a draft in there as well. So this is a project that's already running on the platform. With the help of the project manager, I managed to access his account to explain how crowdfunding works. So I can show you how he has done it. So the project manager has put his name, his personal photo, location, his personal URL, Facebook, Twitter, the title of the project, the project short description, the iframe or the embed code for the video, and then in this section you have all the description he's put for his project. The FAQ, he hasn't got anything at the moment. Alright, then once you have your project up and running, an important part of crowdfunding is providing updates to the people who have backed your project, who have donated and contributed towards your project. This is very important because once people donate to your project, then they expect you to communicate with them, to get in touch with them, to tell them how you're progressing, to send them photos, so on and so forth. So to do that, you just put a subject line. You can say food in preparation, and then in here you can put something like salam all. This is an update regarding the Ramadan food campaign we have purchased the ingredients and are ready to cook them for distribution in a couple of days time. Many thanks, Ramadan Food Campaign Manager. So once you put this subject line and the body of your message, you go to the end and you click update, and what this will do, this will send an automatic email to everyone who has supported your project, so they will receive all this information in their email inbox. So that's very handy, and you got to do this if you're going to create a relationship with them for future projects as well. So featured image, he's put his featured image. Then as you can see, he has 7 reward levels, description for it, so on and so forth. So he's got all his information for these 7 reward levels, and he submitted it. Everything was fine, and we approved his project. Alright, so one of the last thing that I'm going to tell you regarding the projects is what you can do with these buttons when you hover on top of the project image in your dashboard. So this is where you can edit the project or post updates. Don't worry about this upload file. This is where you can view your project, and this is the important part where you're going to be able to export all the orders, all the donations, and everything, and with all the information that you need for later on with regards to rewards and the email addresses and how much people have donated from which countries, so on and so forth. So if you want to find out who the person is with the donation of, let's say, £1,000, and if you want to get in touch with them to deliver their rewards, then you click on that, and an Excel file will be exported, will be downloaded to your computer. You unzip it, and then you can view everyone's information there to help you to deliver the rewards you have promised everyone. So that's it. That's how you create a project on TahaFunder crowdfunding platform. If you have any other questions, obviously you can go to our resource section up here, FAQ section, how it works, how to start the project, and we have all sorts of articles written on how you can start a project on our platform. Thank you very much for listening. Salam, peace, see you later.